Yo, yo. After the night, Don't leave your girl around me. True play for real. Welcome. Today is Monday, February 26th, 2024 at 11:26 a.m. That doesn't matter. But for today's video, Lucid Perspective channel, this is still trying to mold this thing, right? So we got news. We're going to do news. Probably won't do news all the time because obviously news can be very depressing. And it's hard to try to find happy things or like things that are positive out there in the news world. Here on the LP channel, Lucid Perspective, we are trying to awaken the masses, promote free thinking, promote self-awareness, promote ascension, consciousness, elevation, things of that nature. In doing so, we will be talking about news events and inspirational things that is online. There are a lot of good, positive clips, videos online that are meant to awaken people to their power, spread awareness. Make sure I'm lined up. Spread awareness, awaken them to certain things of themselves. So as I do mostly at night when I'm laying in the bed on the phone, scrolling TikTok till 2, 3 a.m. sometimes. A lot of inspirational things, sometimes scary stuff, sometimes creepy things. You know, the worst things to be watching at night in a dark room by yourself. Well, my wife's there, but she's asleep. Still creepy. Came across this video from Real Prince Machiavelli, at Real Prince Machiavelli. I don't know if this is his channel, if this is the dude speaking or what, or if it's a clip page. But I saw this clip and it touched me. Pause. Because I believe this. I learned this a little bit ago, maybe 10 plus years ago. I learned this about myself and the world and people in general. Now, let me set it up real quick. It's a dude here, and he's basically, this is a in your face, pointing the finger at yourself, right? But not even pointing, just real, raw truth. This is one of those things that you come across on the internet where it is true whether you believe it or not, whether you take offense or not, whether it hurts your feelings or not. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of those type of things out there that people would hear, not understand it, and or get offended because they're a unique situation in life, right? When they hear the words that he's about to say or that we're about to listen to, for some reason, it can apply to them because X, Y, and Z, or because C, B, or A, or whatever the reason have you feel your situation is so unique that this doesn't apply because you're a victim, right? So I'm going to play the clip. We're going to listen to the clip. I'm going to break it, and I'm going to try to reword it and paraphrase it after in my own words and how it applied in my life, how I applied it in my life. If you're the type to listen to this message and get offended or feel like you're an exception, I think there's some more growing that you have to do, right? Because at the end of it all, there's not one lie in any of the words he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And there's transitional. Let's get to the clip. I'm talking too much. Let's get to the clip, and we're gonna break it down after.
The most unfiltered truth that runs through every single human being is this. Everything that you want, you don't really want. Because if you wanted it, you would already have it. And the reason why you have the things that you have in your life is because you couldn't live without it. And the reason why you are where you are at, and this goes for everybody, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, is because in the DNA that runs through your bloodstream, it is okay with you to be there. And let me take that back. So if I put your head on fire right now, time wouldn't matter, your mom calling you, nothing would matter besides putting that fire out. Even if your worst enemy was looking at you laughing, you would jump in a nasty puddle outside if you had to, because you're moving with that much urgency to put the fire out. So when it comes to your life, why haven't you put out those fires with the same amount of urgency? And I can tell you why, because deep down inside, it's okay with you to be there. And that's just an unfiltering raw truth for every single human. That goes from the human that doesn't have a pot to piss in all the way up to the billionaire that has it all. He could not live without himself not being there. Just truth.
Shout out Real Prince Machiavelli. So, quick breakdown. Try to do the best I can. The words he chose was perfect, but, and I got a book coming out soon where I actually touch on this. So look out for that coming soon. But it's kind of one of those things where you got to stop, pause, and look at your life. Look at where you are. Look at your possessions. Look at your emotional state. Look at your mental state. Look at your relationship status. Look at your financial status. Look at everything that is current and present for you right now. And understand you are there because of who you are. Right? That's a very hard thing for a lot of people to grasp. And I know it's, if you're in a situation that is unfavorable in any of those aspects, financial, relationship, health, mental, whatever it is, it's easy to attempt to attribute that failure or that unfavorable thing to something else, to an external force, to a villain, to a protagonist, to a state, to the government, to other people, to other races, to other genders. It's so much more easier to find fault and to place blame on something happening in your life on external factors. And that's basically what he's getting at here, is that there are no external factors. And there really isn't. Who we are on the outside is who we are on the inside. And once you can grasp that, and once you can really understand it and apply it in your life, not only will things start to change for you, but you'll be more accepting, and you'll be more accepting of your current situation. And if it happens to be something you don't like, you can then move forward and proceed to change it effectively. Because to be honest, without this awareness, you generally can't change your situation. Because if you're sitting in a space where you're not happy and you're blaming other people, technically there's nothing you could do about it. Because when you take your power and you place it on something else, on an external factor, you can't control external factors. And that's one of the things a lot of people don't understand. Like, when it comes to what you can do in life, there's only one person that you can control, and that's yourself, your emotions, and yourself. You can't control other people. You can't control outside situations. All you can do is control how you react to it, and therefore what manifests on the external in your life for that. So if you have to, rewatch this video, rewatch his portion, because he breaks it down. In your DNA, deep down in your DNA, you are where you are because you have accepted it. Right? Now, if you want to, a lot of people will start to kick out, and I've seen this online, especially on like forums and stuff, where somebody will say a message like this, and then you got the victims under that saying, well, I didn't, how am I the cause of this? Or how am I, this bad thing happened to me and all that? There's nuance there. Obviously, everybody has different experiences. But the key to remember is we're talking about things that you can control, which is who you are on the inside. You know what I'm saying? So who you are on the inside reflects on the outside. So if you take this message, apply it, understand your own responsibility over your life, take a look at your current situation, and if only if you're not happy with it, you then can proceed to change it. If you're happy with where you are, that's fine. A lot of people are not. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being content in your space where you are. A lot of people don't need money to be happy. A lot of people don't need to be in a relationship to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's situation, what makes them happy and what defines success, or how they define success, is up to them, right? So you could be good, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not, you are. But if you're not good, you're not. And you need to accept the responsibility for why you're not. And it has very little to nothing to do with outside factors. It has almost everything to do with who you are on the inside. So that's the message of the day. If you have questions about it, please hit the comments, like, share this video. Great video. Spread this message. Shout out Real Prince Machiavelli on TikTok. I think I'm following him now. I think I followed that account. Things like this have to be spread, have to be talked about, have to be made aware, because online and in life, I see a lot of victimhood, so much victimhood, and it's just, woe is me, this is happening to me, these people are doing this to me, this organization, this government, yada, yada, yada. And it's almost like, bro, if you don't start taking control, if you don't start raising your vibration and understanding that this is a reflection of you, you're never going to change. You're never going to get better. So that's the message of the day. It is Monday, February 26th. I got my field of greens. I drank my coffee. I'm feeling good. Thank you guys for watching the video. And please, again, per usual, like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.